Are you spending thousands on product photos for your online store? What if I told you there's a way to create professional product images for a fraction of the cost, and you can do it all by yourself in minutes? I'm talking photos that look like you hired a whole production team. Now stay with me, because this could completely change how you create content for your brand. Today I'm deep diving into Google's Nano Banana Pro. It's an AI tool that creates high quality images for your store. No photographer needed, no expensive studio, no waiting weeks for your photos to come back. And I'm going to show you exactly how this works for e-commerce brands, specifically with real life examples you can actually use. So let's jump in. Alright, so first thing you need to know is that this isn't some cheap AI tool that spits out blurry, low quality images. Nano Banana Pro creates really high quality images. We're talking 2K and 4K resolution. So what does that mean for you? It means these photos are sharp enough for your website hero images, your social media photos, your email campaigns, even printed catalogs or packaging if you need it. And you can pick different sizes depending on where you're posting: square images for Instagram feed, tall vertical shots for Instagram stories and TikTok, wide landscape images for your website, banner, or Facebook ads. Now, here's where it gets really interesting for your product businesses. You can upload up to 14 images. So think about what this actually means, right? So you can show it photos of your actual product from different angles. You can upload images that show the vibe and aesthetic you're going for. You can include your background colors, the type of backgrounds you like, the mood you want to create, and the AI remembers all of that when it creates new images for you. So it keeps things consistent across multiple images. This is huge, right? Because if you want the same person or character appearing in multiple product photos, like a model using your product in different settings, it can maintain the same face across all the images. Up to 5 different people or characters in one scene, and they'll look consistent. What's key is that you get full creative control. So you want to see your product from a different camera angle? Just ask for it. No need to reshoot anything. Want to change the lighting? Turn a bright daytime photo into a moody evening shot? Easy. Want that professional blurry background effect that you see in professional photos? You can add that. Want to color grade your images to match your exact brand guidelines? You can do that too. Basically, right, you get studio level control over your images without needing to book a studio, hire a photographer, or rent expensive lighting equipment. Everything you need is in this too. Okay, so let's talk about the text. If you've tried other AI image tools before, you know the pain. The text always comes out looking like weird letters, misspelled words, and just unreadable garbage. Nano Banana Pro actually gets text right. Finally. I know, right? You can add professional looking text directly onto your images. Sales badges just like 50% off or buy 2 get 1 free. Announcements like new arrival or limited edition. Your campaign names like summer collection 2025, product names and description, even longer paragraphs if you're creating infographic style posts. What's sick is that the text actually looks clean, professional, and actually readable, like a real designer created it. So graphic designers, you gotta be careful. But here's where this is a game changer, especially if you sell internationally. You can instantly translate your images into other languages while keeping everything else the exact same. Let me explain how powerful this is. Say you create a product image in English with your brand colors, perfect positioning, some promotional text on there. You're happy with it. It took you some time to get it right. Now, you want to sell in Spain. So normally, what you'd either have to do is hire a designer to create the entire image in Spanish, use Google Translate and Photoshop to awkwardly swap out the text yourself, or you just have to use the English version and then fingers crossed, hope for the best. With Nano Banana Pro, you click a button and get a Spanish version. Same image, same layout, same style, same everything. Just with Spanish text that looks native, not translated. French version, done. German, done. Japanese, done. This is absolutely huge if you're selling in multiple countries or if you're planning to expand internationally. You're not redesigning everything for each market. You're not paying designers multiple times. You create once and you localize instantly. Quick note, right? So everything I'm showing you becomes 10 times more powerful if you know how to prompt properly. Most founders use generic prompts and then think the tool isn't good. So I created a 38 prompt resource built for e-commerce brands. Prompts for product shots, lifestyle scenes, model generation, campaign concepts, ad angles, and more. If you want that, there's a link in the description and it is completely free. Now, this next part here is what really separates Nano Banana Pro from other AI image tools. Because it's built on Google's Gemini 3 model, it connects to Google Search's knowledge base. That means it can create images with actual, accurate, real-world information and not just random AI hallucinations. What does this actually mean for your store? So let me give you some real examples. Educational content that actually helps your customers. So say you sell kitchen tools. You can ask it to create a visual guide showing the proper way to sharpen a knife, or a recipe infographic with the actual correct steps for making French macarons, or the steps will be accurate because it's pulling from real cooking knowledge. If you sell fitness products, you can create workout guides that show proper form for exercises, and the form will be correct because it knows what the correct form looks like. If you sell skincare, you can create visual explanations about ingredient benefits with accurate scientific information. How-to guides for your products. Show customers exactly how to use your product, how to assemble it, how to clean it, how to get the best results from it, and how to style it in different ways. These aren't just pretty pictures, they're actually useful content that helps your customers get more value from what they bought. Timely and trending content. Because it connects to current information, you can create content around what's happening right now. So, holiday gift guides with products that are actually trending this season, comparison charts with accurate up-to-date specifications, seasonal trend roundups with real trend data, not just guesses, even weather-based content like rainy day outfit ideas with actual appropriate clothing for rain. Content that positions you as an expert. If you sell coffee, you can create detailed brewing guides with accurate temperatures and timing. If you sell plants, create care guides with correct watering schedules and light requirements. If you sell tech accessories, create compatible charts with accurate device specifications. This type of content does two things. It helps your customers so they love you even more, and it brings in new customers through Google because educational content ranks really well. So you're not just selling products anymore, you're becoming a resource in your niche. All right, let's talk about something that frustrates every single store owner I know. Brand consistency. So here's what usually happens. You launch your store, you spend weeks, maybe months working with a photographer to get your product photos looking right. The lighting is right, the colors match your brand, the vibe is exactly what you want, everything is cohesive. You're proud of how your store looks. Then you launch a new product or a new collection, or it's time for your holiday campaign. And now you need 20, 30, maybe even 50 images that match the exact same look. So what are your options in that case? Option one would be you book another photo shoot, and then that's another few $1,000s plus scheduling time with the photographer, plus waiting for the photos to come back, plus multiple rounds of revisions. It's expensive and it's slow. Option two, you use stock photos, but stock photos never quite match your brand. They feel generic, your customers can tell, and your feed just starts looking inconsistent. So option three is you try to do it yourself with your phone, but the lighting is different, the angles are different. It just doesn't match the professional shots you started with. None of these are great options. Nano Banana Pro solves this entire problem. And here's how it works. You upload your brand reference images one time, your product photos, images that show your brand style, your color palette, the type of scenes and settings you use, the overall aesthetic you're going for. The AI learns your brand. It remembers what makes your content look like yours. Now every new image it creates matches the same look, same lighting style, same mood, same color tone, same brand identity. It's like having a photographer who memorized your entire brand guideline and can recreate your style on demand. So let's just say you've got a new product. You need to show it in your bedroom scene, your outdoor scene, your flat lay style, your lifestyle shots with people, all matching your existing content. This can now be done in an option instead of booking multiple photo shoots. For example as well, if fall is coming and you need to update your summer vibe to autumn colors and settings, but you want to keep the brand DNA intact, no problem. When it comes to meta creatives, you want to test 5 different versions of your ad with different backgrounds or settings to see what converts better. You can create all 5 variations in literally minutes, and they're all matching your brand. Then you can let the data see what works for you. As you grow, you need more content, but you don't necessarily have more budget. This lets you create more without spending. So the key here is you're not getting random, unpredictable AI images anymore. You're getting cohesive, brand consistent assets that look like they all came from the same professional campaign. So let me make this super concrete with some real scenarios. Okay, so scenario 1, right? You sell candles online. You did a professional photo shoot of your candles in a cozy living room setting with warm lighting. It cost you $2,000 and you got 20 photos. But now you're launching 3 new scents. So you need more photos in that same cozy style. With Nano Banana Pro, upload your original photos as reference. You can generate your new candles in that same living room style, same warm lighting, same cozy mood. Create new images in an hour. Maybe it costs you $50 instead of another $2,000 photo shoot. If you sell workout clothes, you need lifestyle shots of models wearing your products. You need diversity, different body types, different ages, different workout settings, gym, yoga studio, outdoor running, etc. Normally, you're hiring multiple models, booking multiple locations, shooting over several days. That's easy $5 to $10K in dollars. With Nano Banana again, upload your product and your brand style, generate models of different body types in all these settings, maintain the same people across the different scenes so that it looks like a real campaign and not random stock footage, and you can create your entire campaign in a day. If you're an e-commerce founder who's tired of choosing between expensive photo shoots and mediocre content, if you're frustrated that you can't create enough content to keep up with social media, if you want to expand internationally but the cost of localizing everything just feels overwhelming, this tool could be exactly what you need. High quality images that match your brand, professional text that works in any language, smart content that actually helps your customers, all without huge costs and time delays of traditional content creation. Now, I'm not saying this completely replaces photographers entirely. If you're doing your initial brand photo shoot or you need very specific hero images, working with a pro is still very valuable. But for 90% of content, you need day-to-day, the social media posts, the email headers, the seasonal campaigns, the product variations. This can save you thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe. And if you're an e-commerce brand owner who is struggling with rising CAC or rising CPA, if you want to partner with a creative agency that understands ads, make sure you guys click the link in the bio. Let's have a chat. Let's see where you're at and see how we can help you guys improve your ad creatives for that next level of scale. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Appreciate you and peace out.